Hi everyone, happy blessed Sunday to you all. And I just want to reach out to you all. Happy blessed Sunday, everyone. I hope everyone's had a wonderful, blessed Sunday. And I just wanted to touch base with everyone just to say hello and to for us as care providers to think about items that we need to be focused on in the week that's going to be positive, that's going to bring us joy within our healthcare business. So I would look at creating a list of 10 items of must do to get you started for what you need to prepare for in the week. And I hope that everyone can hear me okay, because it's something which, it's really important as care providers that we think about, what things do we need to do to hit the ground running on Monday, for example. So Monday could be about how you can get sales in for your business. That's one way of looking at it. Another thing you could be doing is maybe you need to look at recruiting some staff members to help you with certain tasks within your healthcare business. Or maybe you haven't started your healthcare business yet. So what are the 10 things that you need to think about that you can start looking at in order to create that momentum for building your healthcare business? So that's another tip that I can give to you. Think about things that you may want to do. Today is about a day of rest, it's about relaxation, but also at the same time, I also like to look at evaluating my week that I've just had. So have a look at your week. How has that been for you? What did you manage to achieve out of the list of items that you set for yourself within your healthcare business? Maybe there's things that you are putting off doing because it seems as if it's difficult. I would look at doing that first thing. I would look at doing that on Monday, for example, first thing, whilst your mind is fresh and new. Because if we keep putting things off, then that's procrastination. It delays things, and then we're not pushing forward within our healthcare business. You may be thinking, I need to learn a certain skill. So, what is that skill that you need to learn in order for you to really push forward with your healthcare business? We've got our boot camps which start in February. We've got two types of boot camps. We've got the ones for beginners and we've got ones for experienced care providers as well in February this month. And I'll be sharing with you some details about that in the week, but I really wanted you to start thinking about what things is it that you need to focus on this week in order for you to push forward with your healthcare business. Because everything is a step. It's a step-by-step process that you need to achieve in order for you to be a strong leader within your healthcare business. So what is that? Where do you see yourself in your healthcare business? Are you leading a team? Now we're really super excited because we've got 15 staff members now within our team, and we have got 3 bid writers, we've got 3 recruiters, we've got 2 social media people, we've got an executive PA, and we've got a supervisor who is a bid writer, for example. And we're constantly recruiting all the time, rigorously. And I think that for you as a small business owner, is there things that you can do to delegate? To delegate so that you're not the one that's doing everything. And yes, you do have to put in some effort yourself into your healthcare business. Otherwise, you're not going to learn. You're not going to get strong. You're not going to build your CEO muscles. You have to learn to become disciplined and you have to be committed, because the discipline is the one that's going to push you forward, and this has to be practiced every day. So the reason why I'm on here today is for you to create a list of 10 items, just 10 items that you can create within your healthcare business. 10 items that you need to conquer this week to build your CEO muscles. You have to be, like I said, you have to be disciplined. You can't just do bits that you want to do within your healthcare business. You got to do all of it. If you don't have team members, if you don't have someone there that is there to help support you, then you need to create that list of the items that you need to do within your healthcare business. You can delegate to someone that you know and trust to help you in your healthcare business, for example. I know how difficult it is because I've been there myself many years ago. 30 years ago, I started. But I built a multiple seven-figure healthcare business, and I did it to begin with because I needed to know how that business is run before I bring someone in to try and help me to grow the business. And I want you to think about that, care providers. What list can you create this week? Just write down 10 things that you need to focus on this week. Like, for example, what are you specializing in? Do you really know who it is that you want to serve? Who is your avatar? Who is it do you want to serve? What is your community saying to you? What does your community need from you as a healthcare provider right now? Because it's not about what you want, it is about what does your community want and need in order for you to grow that business. And I really think it's important that you create your list, that you create a long list of items you're going to do. So Monday, what you're going to do on Monday. Write it down, just write it down, get your notepad. You've seen how big my notepad is, it's huge, it's an A5 size. So I always write down on a Sunday after I've prayed, after I've meditated, for example, you've been to church. Now let's look at some of the things that you need to look at for the week. We prepare for the week on a Sunday, for example, okay? So what is it that you can be thinking about? Maybe you want to do batch cooking so that you've got food for the week. So maybe you do this today so that you've got food for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I've done that before. Another thing that you could be thinking about is what menus are you going to have Monday to Friday if you're not doing batch cooking, for example. Then what are you going to do on Monday? You're going to write a list of who is your ideal client, who is your ideal avatar. Are you going to be focusing on private paid clients, or are you going to be focused on social services, county councils, for example, NHS? Is that who you're going to focus on Monday, for example? Then on Tuesday, what are you going to focus on? Is there certain things that you need to get finished, for example, that you didn't finish the following week? So you create a list of items that you need to create and you need to work on for this week, for example. Then Wednesday, look at your marketing. What marketing strategies are you going to be doing? What will you be putting forward on a Wednesday? What will you do marketing wise to get business in for your organization? Because believe me, it's not going to just drop in your lap. You have got to be committed. You have got to do the work. And some days it's going to be, you're going to be up for 12, 14-hour days. That's normal when you're running a healthcare business when you've just started out. So think about the time factor. When are you going to work on your business? Like for me, when I first started, I had to work on my business 4 o'clock in the morning because I wasn't able to do it during the day when the children were up and about, for example. So, are you going to make a conscious effort to get up 4 o'clock in the morning and work on your business at 4 a.m.? Or maybe you may work on your business 4 a.m., but you finish at 7. So, at least that way it gives you 3 hours, 3 hours a day in your business to get it moving and pushing forward with it. And yeah, I know it is hard. It's hard, it's a challenge. But you got to challenge the challenge in order for you to really get what you want from your healthcare business. Because it won't be like that for long. Yes, the first couple of years it's going to be hard grafting. And you will meet a different challenge. Wherever you are in your healthcare business, whether you've just started, whether you're in the middle, whether you're at the top end, there's different challenges that you face. But always remember your why. Why did you start this? You started this to make a difference, right? You started this for leaving your family a legacy, for example. Building wealth within your family, because it's not about getting rich quick scheme. It is about building wealth so that you're able to leave a legacy for your family, for your loved ones, and to make the community a better place. And if we all work together, we can make it happen. It's not a one-sided situation, because if it is a one-sided situation, you will never grow, you will never get strong, and you will never develop yourself. Communities always rise together. And in business, it's the same thing. Work together to build your business to where you need to get it to be. And then look at the next level. Don't look at the whole picture. Look at this as a bite-sized thing, 1 week at a time. Don't look at what everyone else is doing, because everybody is different. Some people fly quickly. Some people don't. They like to take their time. I always say the tortoise won the race, because you're able to assess, you're able to learn, you're able to absorb, you're able to practice, and you're able to develop, and then you're able to lead and train other staff members within your organization of how you want your business to be. And I'm telling you about this story because sometimes you think you see what someone's got and you think, oh, I want this. This is what I want. But be careful what you wish for. Is it really what you want? Look at your lifestyle, for example. Do you have time to spend 14, 16-hour days because you're delivering to the masses? Or is your time selective? Do you have 4 hours a day, for example, to work on your business? Because you've got work, you've got family, for example. So what time can you work on your business? Like I said, I worked on my business many years ago when I was doing my healthcare business from 4 o'clock in the morning, and I finished at 7. So I was able to send emails, I was able to create my offers, for example, what it was I was offering. I would create a blog. You know, don't dismiss these things because they still work today. You could be delivering leaflets at the weekend on a Saturday if you're working Monday to Friday. So create a list of what work you're going to do Monday to Friday. Like I said, I used to do batch cooking so that I cooked for the week on one day. Usually that would be on a Saturday or even on a Sunday. So then I would put things in the fridge or the freezer, for example. I then would be looking at delivering leaflets, and I would get the family, we would just do that. We'd go out, we'd hand deliver leaflets through people's letterboxes, for example. Who is your ideal avatar? Because you have to build a business around your family life and what it is that you're able to spend realistically on your business without burnout. You want to prevent burnout within your business, then look at the private sector or look at becoming specialized so that the hours that you're doing is not masses. Because if you are catering to the masses, like social services, NHS, which is great, it's wonderful, you know, it gets money coming in for your business, but be prepared to work hard for it. Okay, and I just want you to be aware of these avenues that you're looking at, because you're seeing someone's success and you're thinking, I want that, but you don't understand the journey of what it's taken for that person to get to that stage. All you're seeing is, oh, they've bought a house, oh, they brought a car, for example. But what is it that you want? We've got clients who will only deal with private paid clients. We've got clients who do the masses, for example, you know, volume. And I can see the difference in the hours that they're actually working in their business, and they have the weekends off, and they even have one day off in the week. I also see clients who are serving the masses where they are working 12, 14-hour days, for example. You know, is this you? Can you achieve that? Is it realistic without you becoming burnt out? Because you don't want to be burnt out. You want to be happy. You want to serve, but you also want to be happy with what you're providing, and it's not ruling you and your life. So I've come on here today on Sunday to reach out to you, to ask you to create a list of what you've achieved in the week. Give yourself a pat on the back. What have you achieved this week in your healthcare business? Or what are you proud of what you've achieved this week? Could be even in your family, private life, for example. What are you proud of that you've achieved this week? And then create a list of what you're going to do the following week. Create a list of, you know, what am I going to do on Monday? What will I do on Tuesday? What will I do? This is my notepad here. Yeah? It is huge. It is huge. Okay? So I've created a list here about who I serve. I serve women over 50 who are leaders in business, for example. I also want people to be aware of self-care. I want to be able to show people techniques of self-care. I want to also show you how to set goals and practice them daily. I want you to do meditation, because our mindset is important. Our mental health is important. We have to protect that, but we have to do things in order to protect it. You've got to practice things like meditation and prayer. I also want to teach providers about building wealth, not get-rich-quick schemes. This is not the place to be. If that's what you're looking for, you're in the wrong place. This is about building wealth, building a legacy, and helping the communities. I have charities which I pay to because I want to build communities and I want to leave a legacy. That's important to me. I also want to teach care providers be leaders, to be leaders of their own business, because the ones that I see that are successful are the ones that are disciplined, the ones that are committed, the ones that will show up no matter what. And yes, you do feel tired, but remember the why, the reason why you're doing this. And remember to rest, because that is important as well. I want care providers to look at the higher margins within their healthcare business and to look at those models, because it all depends on the number of hours that you're able to spend on your business a week. So it's about working smarter, not harder. Like we've all been taught many years ago, we want to work smarter. I want to teach care providers to really master their healthcare business so that it's running at optimal level. And I want to work with you to achieve freedom, because that is important as well. So we have got masterminds which start in this month, and I'm so pleased and proud to say that it is amazing. And they start from as little as £55, for example, because I want to be able to focus on building your CEO muscles, because in 2024, that is the most important thing. In order for you to be strong in your healthcare business, you've got to build your CEO muscles. You've got to be strong and build those muscles to deal with the different aspects of running a healthcare business. Otherwise, it's going to weaken you. You're not going to understand. But it's also got to be your DNA. It's also got to come from you about what you want for your business, so that you're not like Joe Blogs down the road. You're different. I've got different multiple types of frameworks to help you in your healthcare business as well. So it's about building a legacy. It is about building your CEO muscles, your mindset, self-care, self-love. Building strategies is so important in order to really get to ultimate level within your healthcare business. That is important. And I want us to become an inner circle of learning these strategies, because I know how difficult it is to run a healthcare business. I did it for 20 years and I've been coaching now for 10 years. This is the reason why we've got all the different programs here to help one another in this group. So I thought I would reach out to you all and talk to you about creating a list of what you're going to work on in the week, but also what have you completed this week that you are proud of, and how many items are on that list of what you've achieved for that week. That's what I want to hear from you and see from you. What have you done in your healthcare business, and what are you intending on doing the following week? This is Motivational Sunday, and stay blessed, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this short discussion today, and I look forward to coming here live in the group more often. If you want to have a discussion with me, you can quite easily book a free 15-minute with myself or my team members. Like I said, we've got 15 new staff members that have started, that have been with us a couple of months actually. And I can't wait for us to all get together, because 2024 is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. And we are always recruiting. So if you do know of anyone that has got some skills, then do put them forward to us. We are recruiting people worldwide, remote positions as well. As long as they're qualified, then, send us a message with their CV. We're always looking for new people, for example. So I hope you've had a amazing Sunday so far, and God bless you all, and I look forward to speaking with you all soon. I'll put the link in the chat here for those of you that want to book a free 15-minute to talk about what you've achieved in January. January's just gone, it's just flown by. So what have you achieved in January that you're proud of, that you can give yourself a pat on the back for? And what are you looking to achieve in February? We've got, like I said, we've got 2 boot camps this month. We've also got 2 new masterminds as well. And I can't wait to share that with you. More details to come. But I'll put a link here for you to book a free 15-minute to get yourself motivated again, to talk about what your achievement was, what you achieved in January, and what you're looking to achieve in February. Let's do things step by step. Remember, the tortoise won the race. If you go too fast, you will run out of steam. You don't know where you're going. You're chaotic. You're not following a strategy. Let's build your CEO muscles together. So thank you, everyone. Take care. Thank you. Have a blessed Sunday. Thank you. Bye.